You know, obviously your attention's fully to East Carolina, but you had a busy weekend. Went up to Duke to celebrate that conference championship. Can you believe it was 25 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 25 years ago, 1989, the Duke team, somehow or another, we went 6-1 and won the ACC. And we've been doing that every 5 years since '89. So this is actually the 5th reunion that I've been back to. And I told everybody, I said, I think our team is growing. We must have had 75 players from that '89 team up there, all the walk-on kids, and just about every one of them came back. It was amazing. So it was neat seeing the guys again. You know, a lot of memories and so forth. And that's why I tell every team, if you win a championship, you got a memory of a lifetime. And those Duke kids from '89, they're still certainly remembering it, and very fondly, of course.
And you know, I know you say that you know, you learned everything that you learned from coaching, you learned from your time at Duke. You know, as the years go by, does it mean that much more to you, that championship?
Well, I got hired at Duke University twice when I did not have a job. My 3rd year as an assistant coach, the first 2 years, the head coach got fired at Florida and Georgia Tech, so I was out, and they were looking for an offensive coordinator. This was way back in 1980. And Coach Red Wilson, head coach there, hired me, and Tom Butters, the athletic director, also was part of the interview then. And then I was there 3 years as an assistant coach and as offensive coordinator. Not many guys, their 3rd year ever as a coach, are the offensive coordinator at a major university. But Coach Red Wilson allowed me to create plays. I mean, we just trial and error. Does this work? If it doesn't work, well, let's try it this way, or the other. And the 3rd year there at '82, we had another 6-5, 2 back-to-back winning seasons, and we were actually 4th in the nation in total offense. So I got a chance to be a head coach with the Tampa Bay Bandits. And then when that league folded up, Duke hired me again when I had no job. So I owe a lot to Duke University.
And some of those, you know, principles, some of those things you learned have obviously been effective here at Williams-Brice Stadium, and those players have obviously gone on to great things in the NFL. Roster cuts this week, and you know, down to 53-man roster. You've been on both sides of it. You know, first off, how hard is it, you know, to cut down to 53 men, and then 2, were there any surprises on the Gamecock end within the NFL rosters?
Well, this year, I think a lot of guys are on practice squads right now, which is better than nothing, of course. But it's just a message to everyone out there that the NFL, even if you do make a team, it may be 2 years, 3 years. The smart thing to do is when you're in college is to play all 4 years, because you may never get to play football again, certainly at this level. But if you're a 1st-round pick, we tell our guys 1st or 2nd round, you know, go take the money after 3 years, and we're all for you. Obviously, we had some guys leave, weren't even drafted this past year. But anyway, that's a personal decision, and as coaches, we stay out of it. And if they feel like they want to go, then we don't encourage them or beg them to stay, because that would be, I think, wrong if they stayed their senior year and have a devastating injury. So it's personal choice, and but we just try to give them good suggestions on what the smart choice for them would be.
And finally, you know, this week, last week, The Believer came out. Can you talk a little bit about, you know, the reception, you know, just finally seeing that get out there? I know that was a really inside look to you and your family life.
Yeah, I think Kenny Chesney and his production crew did an excellent job. Yeah, we all did. Everybody that saw it said they did a super job. And but hopefully that's over with now, although I think they're still showing it all the time. But yeah, they wanted to do it, and I guess at one point during the summer there, it was a good time to do it. But hopefully we can get back to coaching and trying to win a game here this week. East Carolina's a good team. We got to play well. I tell you what's sort of interesting. We've sort of been winning, and a lot of guys didn't play very well. And now all of a sudden a lot of guys didn't play very well, and the ball didn't bounce our way all the time. We didn't get them off the field, and offensively we did some good things here and there, but not enough.